Yay. So the workout that I put together for us is a little bit different than we've done previously. And oftentimes, as we advance in age, one of the more difficult things we have to deal with is balance. We tend to slip a little more. We tend to fall a little more. We tend to get lazy lifting our feet a little higher. And we drag them and we tend to trip. So we're going to work on a balance routine today that is all Tabata. It's 30 seconds of exercise. It is 10-second rest. There are exercises that everybody will be standing because most of you, if not all of you, are always walking. And we're going to do some exercises standing, 6 of them. We're going to do 7 exercises seated. And I'll tell you as we go along how we do them. It won't be hard, I promise. And it's everything that you can do. So I will ask you to stand with me. And I also want you to have a chair next to you that you can hold on to. Okay. So as we start this routine, we are going to do 30 seconds of holding your right leg up at a 90-degree angle and your toes are up. Okay. Then we'll do left leg, same thing. We are then going to do front to back leg swings. Let me put this down so you can see better. Front to back leg swings, okay? And then we're gonna shift. So we go behind the chair. I'll do it in front so you can see. We're gonna shift our weight from one side to another. Sort of teeter-totter, back and forth. Then we're going to do calf raises. And before you get upset because we didn't do left leg swings, it's the next exercise. So don't get nervous, I don't forget. Swing your leg forward and back while holding onto the chair. Weight is all on the right foot. We then turn around and sit down. We're doing turn and reach. I'm going to run through these real quick. Turn and reach, we're going to march in place. We're going to do calf raises with our toes turned in. We're going to do calf raises with our toes turned out. We're going to do shoulder rolls forward, shoulder rolls back, because if we fall, we have to grab something and hold on, hopefully. Then we're going to do open fingers, closed hand, open fingers, closed hand. Every exercise is 30 seconds. We're going to start standing, and we're going to hold our right leg up for 30 seconds. And here we go, guys. In 10 seconds, we start. So everybody is standing right now. Here we go. Here we go. Right leg, toes up. Exercise. Hold your leg up at 90 degrees. You can hold on to the chair, but I don't want you leaning on the chair. The chair there is just to hold, touch, just so you can maintain balance. 30 seconds seems like a short period of time, but as you do this, you'll understand. 30 seconds, toes up. 5 more seconds. Good. Left leg up. Please don't ever try to lift both legs at the same time and do this. Not good. Toes up. Again, not leaning on the chair, just touching it so you can keep your balance. 30 seconds. Keep that knee up. You want a 90-degree angle at your knee. Toes are up. This is a right leg swing back and forth. You can point your toes and bring it up. As you swing it back, toes go up. Point your toes as it goes forward. Exercise. Here we go, back and forth. Nice and easy. Again, not leaning on the chair, just touching it so you know you're there. You're not going to hurt yourself. You'll feel it in your quads. You'll feel it in your hamstrings. You'll feel it in your calves. Don't move your body. The swing all comes right from your groin and hip. Teeter-totter from one side to the other. Sort of balance on one foot, balance on the other. Here we go, guys. And again, if you feel the need to hold the chair or touch the chair, that's perfectly acceptable. I don't want anybody hurting themselves. I don't want anybody falling. Good balance, nice and easy. Calf raises with your toes pointing forward. Again, you can always touch the chair just to maintain balance. Calf raises up on your tippy toes and bring it down. Don't drop down. Don't do the drop. Up and down. Nice and easy. Next exercise is the left leg swing. And then we sit down. Good. This is a left leg swing now. And again, don't lean, stay up. The movement comes from here. Good. Let your leg swing freely. You want to get the movement in the hip joint, in the groin, in the legs. Let the muscles work. Good save, Al. Good. Swing back and forth, nice and easy. We're sitting after this. Good, we're seated and we're doing turn and reach to both sides. Turn and reach. Turn your shoulders and reach. Usually when we fall, we try to turn and grab something. That's why this is important. Turn and reach, reach, reach. You got this, guys. You're doing great. Rest. We're going to march in place now. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Exercise. Get the knee high. Get your arms up. Next exercise is calf raise with toes pointed inward. They used to call it pigeon-toed because you turned your feet in. Calf raises with your toes pointed in. Exercise. Up and down. Works a different part of the calf muscle and very important in maintaining balance. Up and down. You'll see the difference when we turn our toes out on the next exercise. With this routine, you've worked your calves in 3 different positions. Rest. Now your toes are pointed out, and we're going to do calf raises. Exercise. Up and down. Get up on your tippy toes and down. Shoulder rolls are next. Again, if we have to grab something, we want our shoulders and arms to be able to support us. Rest. Good. Shoulder rolls, only forward for 30 seconds. Only forward, 30 seconds. Exercise. Nice and slow, does not have to be fast. We want those shoulders to work. Want the muscles around our shoulder girdle to be strong. Let the nutrients in the blood supply those muscles to work effectively. Wow, that almost sounded doctor-like. Wow. Smile, guys, smile. These are time-tested jokes. And you guessed it, we're doing shoulder rolls backwards now. Just backwards. Arms up and back, up and back. Shoulders to your ears, roll them back. Squeeze your shoulder blades when your shoulders go back. All important muscles in maintaining balance. And the next one might be the second most important exercise of all.
Rest.
We're grasping things all the time. Open, close. We need to get our fingers and hands working. 30 seconds, open and close.
Exercise.
Open, close, make a fist. Put your arms out, bring them back. Out, bring them back. Good. Out, back, out, back, out, back.
Rest.
Excellent. We got 2 minutes to discuss anything. We got 3 more sets to go beyond that. Any questions, any concerns? Anybody
Recovery.
want to talk about something? Please don't hesitate. Cool. We have our people on. It's all good, guys. You guys are doing good. Any questions, any concerns? Guys, I have told you previously, and I'm going to demand it now. Smile. I don't want to look at gloomy faces. I don't want to look at smiling, happy faces. So have some fun, guys. I know you're working. I know you're working hard, and it's important, but smile. It'll lift your brain. All the hormones that are involved in lifting your mood are released when you smile. When I was training for the New York Marathon, one of the best tips I ever got is when you get to those miles that are grinding, smile. It just lifts you up. It makes you feel better. No doom and gloom here. Smiles. Do what you're capable of, and we'll have some fun. Any questions, any concerns, any comments? Everybody okay?
I have a comment.
Talking, so everybody passed out. What?
I have a comment. It's Mary Ann. You can't
Hi,
see
Mary.
me.
I can, go ahead.
Okay, you're talking about smiling. Someone always told me is look in the mirror because whatever reflects is what other people see.
I love that. I love that. I think that's
So I'm
outstanding.
smiling at you.
I think that's outstanding. That's a great comment. Thank you for saying that. That's great. We're going to be standing next. We got 30 seconds before we start. We're going right back to do the same routine. Your legs are going to start to get tired as we progress. Holding that chair may become more paramount to you doing the effective exercise. So we're going to be standing. We got 15 seconds before we start. Now 10. We're going to lift our right leg up to start. And here we go for round 2.
Exercise.
Good. And as you lift your leg, it's not the death grip on the chair. It is simply there to touch, to let you know where you are in space. I often have athletes do this, and then I make them do it with their eyes closed. And that'll challenge you. And if they can maintain balance through everything, they're doing great. As should you. We're going to do our left leg next. Again, toes are pointed up. There we go.
Exercise.
Toes up. Stretch that calf out. Again, we're not leaning over. We're staying straight up, but we have the chair to hold just in case we start to waver. You might feel your legs shaking, totally normal. Muscles are working. They're not used to holding you up in one position for a period of time.
Rest.
Good. We're going to swing our right leg to start. We'll get to the left leg eventually.
Exercise.
Swing that leg. Let it go freely. From the hip, from the groin, let the leg go. You're not moving your upper body at all. Just let that leg move. Let that hip joint flow. So a lot of our friends that are getting hip replacements could be avoided if they did this.
Rest.
Teeter-totter is next. One side, the other. Just don't fall over. Go.
Exercise.
One leg to the other. Good. Excellent. Again, upper body is still, just shifting our weight from one leg as we lift the other leg. Teeter-totter.
Rest.
Calf raises are next. Regular neutral calf raises, toes are pointing straight ahead. Here we go.
Exercise.
Up and down. Up, down. Up, down. If you want to test yourself without holding onto the chair, test yourself, but know it's always there. Boy, I like that eye. That was good. Almost done.
Rest.
Swing that left foot now. Let that hip go free. Here we go.
Exercise.
Swing that leg. Forward and back. Again, upper body is staying still. Let the hip go free. Swing it back and forth. Make believe your foot weighs about 10 million pounds. And just let it swing. Try to keep the knee straight. We're seated after this. And we're sitting. Turn and reach. If you are so inclined, you can do most of these exercises standing as well. But if you're getting fatigued, you can sit.
Exercise.
Turn and reach. Turn those shoulders. Reach as far as you can. Turn and reach. Good. Breathe.
Rest.
Marching. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Yep. Here we go.
Exercise.
Opposite arm, opposite leg. Doesn't have to be fast, guys. It just has to be perfect. It's nice and slow. Make sure your form is good. Sit up nice and tall. Don't lean over. Shoulders are up. Body is tall. Marching back and forth.
Rest.
Toes pointed in, calf raises.
Exercise.
Up and down. Should feel different from when your feet are straight ahead or when your feet are pointed outward. And if you look at your calves as you're doing it, you'll see different parts of it are working harder. Very nice.
Rest.
Toes are pointed out now, like a duck. Quack, quack. That was my duck imitation.
Exercise.
Up and down. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. Nice and easy. Pick them up, put them down. Don't drop down. Work the muscle effectively in both directions.
Rest.
Forward shoulder rolls are next. So the first move is up, then forward, up and forward, up and forward,
Exercise.
forward, forward. This is what I used to do with my kids. You do your homework? I don't know. Clean your room? I don't know. What do you want to eat? I don't know. That's what they would say to me. I don't know. I used to have hair. Then they kept saying, I don't know. Now I don't. Just forward.
Rest.
Good. Now we're doing backwards. Up and back. Squeeze your shoulder blades when you bring your shoulders back. Here we go.
Exercise.
So once when I was making dinner for them and they said, I don't know, I made their plates and I put a note on each of their plates. And when they opened it up, it said, I don't know. They got a plate of I don't know.
Rest.
Good. Open, close. Open, close is next. Last exercise of this set.
Exercise.
Open, close. Open, make a fist. Open, stretch those fingers out. Open, stretch your arms out. Everything we do tends to be grasping motion. We need to stretch in the opposite direction, hence why we're opening our fingers as wide as we can. Open, fist. Open, fist. Open, fist.
Rest.
And rest. You got 2 minutes. Any questions going on? You guys are doing good. I like it. Any questions, please don't hesitate. Go ahead.
Well,
I'm
we're
new-
doing, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Di.
When we're doing the calf raises, I feel like by the third one, my calves are like really hurting a lot and I have to stop and I feel like I have to stretch. So what's your suggestion? Stop and stretch.
Stop and stretch. You did the right thing. That's really it. That's why I'm working the calves in 3 different directions. Toes forward, toes in, toes out. Need to work those calves. They're the main stabilizers of the lower leg, and we need to make sure. So that's important. And that's your body's telling you something. You need to work those even more. Any other questions?
Gail? Gail, can you hear me?
Go ahead, Gail. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm new in your class and I'm really enjoying your class. I just want to let you know I broke the metatarsal bone in my left foot.
So you can't do that.
I know, right? So I really need your class. I know I have to keep moving, so I can only do chair.
That's perfectly fine, and I would expect you to do that. And so you could do all the exercise that we're doing in the chair with your knee up. Just hold it here for 30 seconds. It's absolutely fine. Do what you can without causing yourself pain. But it's important post-injury, guys, to work these muscles back, to rehab them. And you hear that word all over the place. Rehabilitation is making your body function again post-injury so it can be normal. And it's important. Trust me, when I got off that operating table, I really thought I was going to run a marathon. Guess what? Rehab was necessary for me to be able to function the way I could. And I'm back on the pickleball court, as you know. So it's important. We got 15 seconds. We're going to start again. And we're standing to start. 2 minutes goes fast. Set number 3 of 4. Lifting our right leg up, toes are up.
Exercise.
Knee is up. 90 degrees at your knee, if you can see that. 90 degrees, toes are up. You'll feel this in the front of your shin with your toes up. You'll also feel it in your quad, right in the top of your leg. Good.
Rest.
We're gonna do the same thing with the left leg. Again, toes are up, 90 degrees at your knee. Toes are up,
Exercise.
90 degrees here. Make an L. Or a 7. Or some facsimile thereof. Again, test yourself. Holding the chair, not. When you don't hold the chair, your leg will shake even more. Good.
Rest.
Swinging that leg forward and back. Just let it go. Nice and easy. From the hip, from the groin. Let it go.
Exercise.
Try to keep your knee straight. Nice and easy. Weight is on your left foot. Right leg is swinging forward and back. Almost there.
Rest.
Teeter totter. One side to the other, just one side to the other. And again, you have the chair there just to protect.
Exercise.
If you have to hold on to the chair, it's not the death grip, it's just touching it. It lets your body know where it is in space. It's called proprioception. Where you are in space. You're going to be tested at the end of this class. It's an essay. Proprioception is the answer to the question.
Rest.
Good. Calf, shoulder width apart, if not a little narrower. And it's calf raises. Straight up, straight down.
Exercise.
Up and down. Up and down. Calf raises.
Rest.
Left foot swing, just let it go. Forward and back. Again, no lean, stay straight up. Touch the chair if you need.
Exercise.
It's okay to do so. Forward and back. Gail, for you sitting in the chair, just extend your foot and bring it back. Straighten it, bend it. Straighten it and bend it. Turn and reach is next as we sit down. If you want to do it standing, you can.
Rest.
Good. Seated turn and reach. For those that you want to, do it standing. Try to keep your lower body still, only your upper body turns.
Exercise.
Turn and reach. Turn and reach. Good, Rich. Good, Di. Turn the shoulder.
Rest.
Good. Marching in place, opposite arm, opposite leg. Up and up, opposite to each other. Here we go.
Exercise.
Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. Nice and easy. Good marching. Lift the legs, move the arms. That's how we walk.
Rest.
Calf raises with your toes turned inward. Everybody's pigeon-toed right now.
Exercise.
Up and down. You will feel irritations like burning sensation. That's nerves looking for energy. You might feel ache. That's muscles looking for energy. It's okay. You're working them. Your legs may shake. It's okay. It's your body looking for energy. Make sure you hydrate. Even though it's a little cooler out, hydrate.
Rest.
Good. Toes are turned out this time. You're doing great. Up and down.
Exercise.
Up, down, up, down. Up, down, on your tippy toes. Good. Shoulder rolls are next, going forward. We're doing great.
Rest.
Forward shoulder rolls only.
Exercise.
Only to the front. Good. We're nearing the end of the third set. You're doing fantastic. Up and forward, up and forward.
Rest.
Backward shoulder rolls. Squeeze those shoulder blades behind you. Here we go.
Exercise.
Up and back, up and back. Good, you guys look great. Open and close hands are next.
Rest.
Open wide, fists back. Here we go.
Exercise.
Open, close. Really stretch your hands wide open. Open up those fingers. Good. Good. Wide as you can. Fists on the way back. You're looking great, guys. Last exercise of the third set. Nice.
Rest.
End of set 3. We got 1 to go. You guys are doing terrific. Terrific. I really like this.
Recovery.
Cool. So any questions, any concerns, anything? Go ahead, I.
How do we hand in the test after we do the essay?
It's going to be sent to my email. So I will help you. I took a class in college called Fun with Fossils. It was a 1-credit class.
Thank you.
Everybody showed up on the first day of class. Everyone showed up on the last day of class. The reason, the professor gave the same test every single year. I
Oh,
can't tell you what Fun with Fossils is, but I can tell you all of the answers from 50 questions, A, B, D, C, A, E, F, G. I could tell you all those answers, and that's what Fun with Fossils was. I knew that. I was done in 37 seconds on my final. It was great.
okay, very good, very good. And
Very good.
some of these exercises, just like standing on your toes or just while you're waiting in a
Yeah.
grocery store, you've got the cart.
Absolutely. Great place to do it.
Yeah,
You can do these exercises anywhere you are. If you're a passenger in a car, just bring your knees up, put them down, put your legs out and bring your toes back, point them back, point them. You can do these anywhere. And it doesn't have to be the whole routine, just some of the routine. Anybody else have anything they want to say? We got 40 seconds before we start our last set. We're going to make it our best and final set. And we're going to have fun.
Paul, every time I come onto your class and you tell us what we're going to do, and I think, oh, this is going to be an easy class.
Yeah, it's not so much. Not so much. Trust me, I sit and I come up with great ways to torture you guys. So it's wonderful, but it's all functional and it's very important for us to do these. We're standing up. We're going to hold our leg for the last time for 30 seconds. Here we go, guys. Toes are up.
Exercise.
If you can't stand and you just want to sit in the chair, just raise your knee towards the ceiling. You look great. If you want to test yourself, take your hand off the chair. You're going to feel the foot that's on the ground wobble. It's your body's attempt to stabilize you. Holding the chair, that will stop.
Rest.
Good. Hands down. There we go. Left leg. Left
Exercise.
knee up. Toes are up. Good. Excellent. Trust yourself. Let go of the chair. You'll see your right foot wobbling. It's your body's attempt to stabilize you. Always know you can hold the chair and all of a sudden that wobble will stop. Diana's doing the tightrope walk. It's good. I like it.
Rest.
Swing our leg forward and back. Make it your best one of these for the day. Let your leg roll free, forward and back,
Exercise.
forward and back. Working from your groin, from your hip. Keep your knee as straight as you can. You don't have to be Frankenstein, but keep your legs straight if you can. Toes should stay pointing forward. Your legs should not roll outward. Good, Alice. You look great.
Rest.
Teeter-totter, one side to the other. Again, we're not leaning, body stays straight. We're shifting our weight, letting the lateral muscles work.
Exercise.
Make it your best teeter-totter of the day. And you'll see if you go too far, all of a sudden your foot kicks in to stop you. But know you always have the chair. Good. I like it. You look great.
Rest.
Good. Calf raises. Gail, if that foot is bothering you, just do the other foot.
Exercise.
Up and down. Up and down. Don't drop on your heels. Work the muscles in both directions. Up and down. Up, down. Calf raises. Exceptionally important exercise.
Rest.
Left leg swing now. We're on the home stretch here, guys. Left leg swing. Let it go freely.
Exercise.
Forward and back. Try not to lean. Stay straight up. Let the foot go. Let the hip work. Let's get some blood and nutrients into there. Let's stop degenerative changes. I'm not anti-surgery, but it's a last resort, guys. It's not the first line of defense.
Rest.
Good. Sitting, we're doing turn and reach. You can stand and do these if you so desire. Here we go. Upper body stays, moves,
Exercise.
lower body stays still. The division of upper body and lower body is waist. When you're sitting in the chair, it enables your lower body to stay as still as possible. So if you're standing, be conscious of only moving your upper body.
Rest.
Marching, opposite arm, opposite knee. Lift your legs. Here we go.
Exercise.
By the way, the tryouts for the marching band are next week. For those of you that play an instrument, you're important. For those of us that can't, we'll just be marching. Exactly. Good. You look great, guys.
Rest.
Toes are pointed in. Pigeon toe. Last time you got to do this. Here we go. Get them up, get them down.
Exercise.
We've got 5 exercises to go, including this. Make them your best 5. Keep your toes pointed in. Good. Breathe.
Rest.
Toes are pointed out now. Again, we're lifting and putting down.
Exercise.
Up and down. Looking good, guys. Balance. Balance. Key, key, key for our safety and our health. Three exercises to go after this. Hang in there. We're
Rest.
making them our best 3 exercises. We start with shoulder rolls going forward. Sit up nice and tall.
Exercise.
Forward rolls. Forward. Forward. You're looking good. Forward. Forward. Good. You're doing great. Rolls. Backward rolls. Here we go. Last 2 exercises. Make them your best.
Exercise.
Back. Back. Shoulders up. Bring them back. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Good, Barb. You look great. You're doing a backstroke. You're doing great. We got 1 exercise to go after this. Make it your absolute best. We're going to stretch our fingers as wide as we can. We're going to make tight fists as we bring our arms back. Last exercise, guys. Here we go.
Exercise.
Stretch them. Fists. Stretch them. Fists. Stretch them. Fists.
Rest.
Excellent job, everybody. You did terrific. Very proud of you. 4 sets, balance exercises. Outstanding effort today, guys.
That's great.
Phil, I suggested,
Joy, outstanding. Go ahead.
Phil, I suggested Gail that she go on YouTube to do your class every other